Hello YouTube, I'm the Magnifical and I have great news. The other day you may have heard, but the patriarchy has finally been thwarted. We have defeated them. I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but the greatest invention of all time. Sorry Thomas Edison, get rid of your light bulb. Sorry, Albert Einstein, get rid of the nuke. Sorry, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, get rid of Apple and Microsoft. We have a new inventor in town. And, she has created something that was needed for far too long. Have you ever been oppressed by a man because, he was sitting like this with his legs far too apart and taking up all the room? Now, I believe the layman's term for this, phenomenon is called manspreading. And you know what? It is an abomination. Men should know better than, to have their legs slightly open, because this is a bit of an exaggeration. Because there may be something, may not be, between those legs, but, that's inexcusable. We should be sitting like this. And you know what? That's what today's, or the other day's greatest invention does now. It's called the Anti-Manspreading chair. And as you can see by its amazing design, it has two little wedges that basically forces the man to have his legs and stuff. And that's one thing. But then she created the next 2.0 chair for women, where I guess it forces them to manspread and stuff basically. And I guess it has what if you're wearing a skirt? But whatever. Anyway, this was brought to us by the amazing mind of Layla Laurel. She's 23 and she's a student at the University of Brighton. And not only was she did this and stuff, but she actually won an award for this. Where was it? Was awarded at Belmond Award at New Designs in London, which once again proves why England is a joke of a country. Apparently, just slapping some wood together. It's not even a good-looking chair. I'd understand if it was a decent-looking chair and then just had some little wedges in there. But no, it's literally just been a few pieces of wood stacked together, and just forces you to sit like that. There's nothing innovative about this, But you know what it does do? Crushes the patriarchy, and that's what we do in this country, okay, or I guess in the UK. And so that's what we've been striving for. There's no other problems that women face in the world, no bigger problems. This is the biggest one, dealing with men manspreading. Now don't get me wrong, I do 100% believe the fact that there are guys that spread their legs way too far apart and stuff. That is necessary. I've had to sit next to guys like that, and it's annoying. But the idea that all men do this is ludicrous and stuff. If you're a guy watching this video, look at your legs and stuff. You're probably, with your legs slightly apart, but nothing too insane. And the only times my legs are anywhere, even close to what this woman is doing, is when I have my own seat by myself and I don't have to share, and I'm not in anyone's personal space. But, I think encouraging women to consider the way in which they move through the world, or the space they take up in relation to men, is powerful because it is such an intrinsic and huge issue, yet one that perhaps is not always considered, she woman-splains. Naturally, her thought-provoking furniture has attracted online haters, but Laurel says they have nothing to fear. I have received a lot of explicit messages, nearly entirely from men who seem to be under the impression I am trying to castrate them and that I hate all men, which couldn't be further from the truth. So breathe easy, New Yorkers. The MTA isn't implementing anti-manspreading devices on the subway yet. That sounds kind of like a threat. As you can see, this is kind of something that's become a bit of a meme and stuff last few days and stuff, just because how stupid it is. I'd understand if she created things that based off the world that kind of annoy her. I can understand it. There's plenty of creators that are this bothered me, so I created something about it and stuff. But the fact that she won an award is mind-boggling and stuff. New designs, the belt is this. Let me see if this is any prestige behind this. So I haven't been able to find other awards. Basically, it's just being able to make design projects. So I decided to see where her inspiration came from. So I looked it up. She says, my practice is contextualized within the fourth wave of feminism, and another huge inspiration for these pieces was Laura Bates' Everyday Sexism Project, a platform in which women can testify about the sexism they have experienced. So I looked at it and stuff, and let's see the sexism that women are talking about. Okay, I hope I don't upset anyone, but in really self-conscious, we were in drama, and a bunch of boys said that they want me to suck their cock, and they followed me home after the lesson, each touching my breast and my thighs, and I told them to stop, but then they said no one would believe me if I told them because I'm too ugly to be right. I tried extremely hard to lose weight, as I'm the fattest and ugliest out of all my friends. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I'm 13, by the way. So this is a horrible experience by someone. This is actual, problems and stuff in the world that, this is actual sexism and, horrifying things no one should have to experience, let alone a 13-year-old girl and stuff. She shouldn't have to feel like she's just an object and stuff, and that's disgusting. Let's see if what else is on here. Married, very old friend of my dad's thought my polite 2-minute conversation meant he was in with a chance, followed me home to see where I lived, and posted a love letter basically saying I belonged to him and he to me. He's about 50 years older than me, but hey, talking politely to your dad's workmate on one occasion is a massive come on, isn't it? Although I still live with my dad as we moved, so he didn't realize my dad lives here too. Very glad he does. I showed him the letter. Twat, presumptuous creek, adulterous twat. Not a compliment. Sad how happy I am that I live with my dad. Most men find it such a put off and good because it keeps them away. I've only recently learned it's okay to tell men like this to fuck off. I was too polite to older men. Okay, so once again, horrible, what's it called? Sexism and stuff taking place here. 20 years ago, my Muslim friend was married off at 12 by her dad on a holiday. We got a postcard, never saw her again. He didn't like her hanging around with Christians. Christophobia and sexism. Apparently 12 years free education in England is more than enough for a girl to look classy and be helpful. English-speaking wife, then back to Pakistan. Okay, once again, another horrible experience. A couple of years ago, we did a pub quiz, and I got a load of crap for not knowing celebrity gossip, who's dating whom. I just got all the science ones right, but that's not good enough. It's not like they don't know I was doing a science degree and had been seen with a massive physics book. Unlike my male quizmates who watch endless trash TV, one had no GCSEs at all, and the other had rubbish A-level low grades and retake, including media studios. Which one would you expect to know the shit non-academic questions? The girls, apparently, because girls like romance in it. But it was still my fault, even though I hate quizzes and making up the numbers to do them a favor. Never again. So, once again, more sexism. So this all shows you what, this everyday sexism is about, It's about, kind of like an outlet for women to talk about, things that they've encountered. And what did, she see? What did Layla Laurel get out of this and stuff? What was the biggest problem she got from this? Chairs, manspreading. I don't think that manspreading is that big of a problem in the world. It's a minor annoyance at best, inconvenience at worst. But, it takes up such a small part of everyone's life and stuff that it isn't a problem and stuff. It doesn't, it's just something that some guys do and stuff. For the most part, it's harmless, so just because we don't want to crush our testicles within our between our legs and stuff. But I don't think that it was enough to get an award for emerging talent. I think it's a stupid design. It doesn't look that good of a chair. It looks extremely uncomfortable for both parties. There's barely any back brace. I am completely shocked but very happy and honored to have won the Belmond Award. I am looking forward to designing with them this year. As part of her prize, Laurel will be commissioned to create a product for the hotel and leisure company and receive a £1,000 bursary. In 2017, Madrid took a stand against manspreading by banning men from indulging in the leg extended move on its trains and buses. So, obviously, this is just a sign of the apocalypse. The world has gone crazy. We no longer, care about real issues. We just care about manspreading and other small issues that won't have any impact on the world. But, maybe I'm crazy. I personally think that this is stupid, and a waste of time, and we should be focusing on actual problems that women face. But, maybe I'm wrong, I'm just a stupid man who manspreads. I'm part of the reason why women feel oppression, apparently. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, go watch my other videos. Maybe leave in the comments what I should do next stuff. If you find something else that's stupid or cringy and stuff, leave it in the comments. I'm definitely willing to, look at things. If I find it interesting, I'll do a video on it. It's really helpful. But maybe leave your opinion. Do you guys think that manspreading is that much of a problem and stuff in the world? I personally don't think, but what do I know? I'm just a stupid man. Anyway, once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and once again, please share this video. Check out my other shit. Okay, I'm done begging for everything. Anyway, have a great day, and thank you. Bye.